everyone, welcome back. Let's have a glance on the Discuss module in Odoo 17. So basically, Discuss module is designed for the internal communication in a business. It ensures the sending and receiving of the messages instantly. It also allows to do the collaborative works by sharing of the files, or if you want to just keep in touch with your employee with a video call or any other chat, you can just have the Discuss module for the collaborative works. So let's see how can we make use of Discuss module in a business. Let's see how can we manage with the Discuss module in Odoo 17. Let's get into the Discuss module, and here you can see that as we just get into the interface of Discuss, here you can see a start a meeting button. So if you want to have discussion with the internal users of the company, you can just have that by a video call or using an audio call. So just click on start a meeting, and here you would be able to find that we can just invite the users. So currently we have only one user over here. So let me add that and let's invite to the group chat. So here you can see that as we have just made a group chat, that will be found over here. And if you want to just add any description, we want to just know for what purpose this meeting is going on, or for what purpose this live chat is live conference is going on. So in such cases, if any user want to join, or if they want to know the purpose, we can just provide a description over here. So meeting on YouTube videos. So we can just provide like YouTube video. Okay, well said. So if you want to just mute our call while we are busy with something else, we can just have the mute button over here. And if we don't want to hear what the opponent is saying, we can just deafen that. And if you want to just switch this call into a voice call, we can just stop the camera. And if you want to just switch back into the video call, we can just again press on the camera so that this will be turned to the video call again. And here we have a 3 dots which shows like raise hands, share screens, and if we want to enter the full screen, we can enter that. So if I want to just enter the full screen, I can just do that. And if I want to exit, let's click from that. And later on here, we can see that we can just share the screens. Like if you want to just share a particular screen, we can share that. So let me share my screen over here, and let's have a discussion with the Cybrosys channel. And here you can see that we want to just discuss about the automatic reordering rule. That is the presentations are going on, and everything is shown over here. Now let's stop this and let's back to the Odoo platform. Now, if someone want to just raise their hand during a conversation, they can just raise their hand. And once they have talked about the things that they want to speak, and after that they need to just lower their hands, you can just click on lower hands, and that's quite easy to do everything. Now let's wind up the call, and for that you can just click on disconnect so that the call will be ended over here. And here you can see that today Michelle Edmond has started a live conference and invited your company mark demo to this channel. So that will be shown over here. And if they want to have discussions on particular things, they can just have the conversation in this channel. Now we can see a section called inbox. So inbox is nothing but inbox shows all the messages that are received, or all the collaborative things that they are done in a business. So currently they haven't done anything and they don't have any messages in their inbox. And we have a section called start. So start is nothing but in some cases we feel like some of the messages are very important. So in such cases we will just star the messages, and that starred one will be highlighted in the start section. So if you want to just remove this, you can also remove that. And if you want to add any particular emojis and all, you can add that. And here we can have reactions, or if you want to view the reactions, we can see Michelle has just viewed the reaction. Like if Michelle want to view the reaction, he can just get that. And if you want to delete this start message, we can also delete that. Now, under the history, this shows all the collaborative works or the files that are shared or the things that happen in the Odoo database will be shown under the history section. and here you would be able to find everything. Okay, so whatever happens will be shown over here. Now we can see channels, and channels are nothing but that are the groups that are used for the internal discussion for the internal users. So if you want to just add a new group, or if you want to join a new channel, we can just click on the gear icon, and here we have different channels. So I want to just join the channel that is sales, board meetings, and here you can see the channel that is R&D, which is for research and development discussion group. So as I just add the channels here, you would be able to find the channels are currently added over here. Now I just need to create a new group. So I want to just create a group for Cybro family, which is just for chilling purpose, which is just for funny chats or just for their funny purposes and all. So here you can just provide the name of the group as Cyber Family, and here you can just provide the description. This group is only for funny purpose or funny chat, so you can just provide that. Later on you can just set the privacy like authorized groups and everything, and if you want to set particular members or guests or anything, you can say that. So for the time being I don't need to set likewise, so let me save this, and here in the public channel you can see that, and let's move on to the discuss, and here you can see that is not added over here, so I just need to add the channel over here. So I am just going to add the group, which is Cyber Family, and here you would be able to find that we have just created and added the channel over here. And if you want to just have the direct message with a particular users, which means if Michelle admin want to have a discussion with the internal user, Mark demo, or with any other users, he can just have that. So if we want to have anything like wise, we can just click on the plus icon and have a conversation. So let's search. So currently we have only Mark demo as the internal user, and now let's see how can we just invite an user. Now let's get into the employee module, because we need to set an internal user. So in order to create an internal user, you can just click on new, and here you can just provide the name of the internal user. So I'm going to just provide the name, as well as we also need to give the work email at all. So let me provide the work email of the employee, and later on we can just create a user. So we can just save this user first, and later on we have a gear icon over here, and we need to create the user. So as I just create the user, we can just save this and grant everything. So here we are just inviting the user, and now let's move on to the users. And under the users here, you would be able to find the user is created, and we can just connect this user. So let me connect this user now by we can just get into the internal link, the link provided there, and we can just set a password. So I'm just going to connect this user by setting a new password and everything. So we can just reset the password. That is, we are just resetted the password, and here you can see that currently Anita is the internal user of the company, and she can just have a chat with the group. So here in the discuss module, you can just search for the user. So let me click on plus icon, and in that you can just see Anita, and let's click on enter. And if we want to just have a communication with Anita, like Michelle can have a individual conversation or direct message with Anita. Now in Odoo, we can just have the chat in two ways. Like that can be either based on the email notifications or with the Odoo handle notifications. So for setting that, we can just move on to the users, and here we know the administrator is Michelle admin. So we can just choose Michelle admin, and under the preferences, you can find a section called by managing the notifications based on emails and based on the handling in Odoo. And here you can also see different things like email signature and all. So here we are just going to set the notification based on emails. So based on emails means even if we have a chat with the user, the created chat or the conversation that engaged by the internal users will be getting these chats in their mail if we set the notifications like handled by emails. So let's move on to the discuss module, and here you can see the group and all. So I'm going to have a group chat with Anita. So let me just tag the user, that is Anita, and later on, hey dude, what's the current status of project? So Michelle admin want to know the status of the project, and we can just click on enter so that Anita will be receiving an email. Now let's view the mail that is received by Anita. So for that, we can just move on to the Anita's email, and here you can see that Anita have received the mail that is sent by the administrator of the company to her mail, as we just set the notification handled by email. So now let's back to the Odoo platform. And in the Odoo platform, we can also manage the notification that is based on Odoo itself. For that management, we can just go to the user, and in the users, we can just go to the administrator, that is the Michelle admin, and under the preferences, we can just set the notifications that is based or handle in Odoo, and we can just save this. So later on, we can just move on to the chat itself. So let's move on to the discuss, and in the discuss, here I'm going to have a discussion with Mark Tamo. So I just need to know in which project Mark is currently working. So we can have a conversation like, in which project are you working now? So let's ask that and click on enter so that Mark would be receiving the notification. So now let's log out from Michelle admin, and we can just log in as Mark Tomo, because he will be receiving these notification through the Odoo handles notification. Now let's move on to the discuss module, and in the discuss module we can find the user has just code different things, like you can see different messages that is received. So here you can find that there is a notification like in which project you are working. That is the conversation that happened in the administrator's chat, and that chat was tagged to Mark Tomo, and that will be shown over here. Now let's log out from this user, that is demo, and log in as the administrator. And we have few more things to discuss in the discuss module, where you can see everything over here. And here the things that we want to discuss is let's consider one of the chat, that is general, and here you can see a bell icon that is for notification settings. So if you want to just mute the notifications, like if you want to just mute all the messages, we can mute that. Or if you want to just mute the messages from particular users, then we can mention that and set. And if I want to just do nothing with my notifications, I can just go with nothing, and here you can see everything. Like we can just mute for 15 minutes, 1 hour, or until we turn it back, or like we can just mention only for a particular people, and we can just mute that notifications and all. And here you can see the phone icon, and if we want to just start a call, we can just start the call, and you can just hang up that. Now if you want to search a particular message, we can just search like I want to know the project that are currently running. So if I just search for project, here you would be able to find all the messages that are having like the word project and all. So let me search that, and here you can see that we have 2 keywords, that is with project, and that will be shown over here. Now I just need to pin a particular message. So let me pin a particular message, and I want to get the pinned messages. So if I want to get the pinned messages and only, you can just go with the pinned messages, and you would be able to find that. And here I just need to upload an attachment. So like if I want to just view the attachments, I can view that. So I'm going to just give an attachment over here. So whenever I want to get that back, I will be getting. So I'm going to just upload that. And later on, let me send this. Okay. So if I want to view the attachments, I will be getting that. Now here we can add the users. Now I just need to add Anita into my chat or anything. I can add that, or I can also like add other users by just giving the link or sharing the link. So if I just copy the link and sharing to a particular users, that users can just join. So let me share this to the user. So if the user wish to join, the user can join in the link and all. So currently I'm not showing that. And later on we can find the settings, and if we want to just make changes in the input devices like the browser default, or if you want to just enable the push talk and anything, or if you want to just find the voice detection thresholds, we can set that. And here we have a video setting, like we can show the participants, and if you want to just blur the background, we can just blur that by setting the intensities and all. And these are one of the common features that we can find in the Zoom meeting, Google meeting and all. And if you want to just blur the intensity of the edge, and we can also set that. So this is how we use Discuss module. Overall, the Discuss module enhances the teamwork and information sharing by improving the efficiency of the communication within the internal users. So I hope this video clarifies how to make use of the Discuss module in the business. If you want Odoo customization or Odoo tutorials, feel free to contact Cybrosys. Stay awesome, and thank you for watching the video.